Hey guys, tonight's movie review is for Get Out, starring Daniel Kaluuya and Allison Williams. A little bit about this movie. So, Daniel and Allison play a young couple, Chris and Rose. And Chris is a photographer who's African American, and Rose, I'm not sure what she does, but she's a white girl. Why this is important. So, Rose decides to bring Chris home to meet her family for the first time. And she said she's never dated a black guy before. He was like, have you warned them or anything? Sometimes people have certain feelings. No, no, no. Everybody's great. Gonna have a great time. So they drive up into the country to this huge, nice estate that her parents live on. And the first thing that Chris notices it's kind of weird is they have some black staff people, a lawns person and a cook who are African American. And, it's kind of explained away. This is a kind of old money, rich town up in the Northeast, and all the people are older white people, and they all seem nice enough, but something is just kind of a little off, a little weird. Maybe they're just are a little nervous to have him around. Who knows? But the main thing is that he notices that almost all the African American people he encounters, which are very few, they all act kind of weird. They're kind of dressed in like 50s vibe. The language they use is kind of dated, kind of 50s. They're very, very calm no matter what's happening. The one thing that really clues them is one time one of them did snap for a second and kind of acted different, but then suddenly went back into this kind of zen, almost zombie like phase of being very calm. So you've got that coupled with the fact that Rose's mom is a therapist and she uses hypnotherapy. And he realizes that she's trying to kind of use it on him. And at first it seems just innocent enough, just like therapy. But then it's like all these things that seem innocent enough, but when you put them together, they don't quite add up. And that's kind of what the movie's about. He's kind of trying to figure out what's going on with these people, on both sides of the fence. People who are white and African American, why are they acting this way? It's kind of funny. It just doesn't quite add up. And so that's what the movie's basically about without giving away too much that would spoil it. Now, as far as the storyline itself, I thought aspects of it were really interesting. And of course, race relations is always a hot topic, as it is right now. And so that was interesting. I think there's some creative writing. This is like a suspense thriller movie. There are moments that make you jump, moments that make you tense up. The one bad thing is there's a twist a little more than 3/4 of the way through the movie. And at least me personally, I already knew it was coming. And so I don't know if the writing just wasn't quite strong enough, if the acting wasn't quite strong enough, but to me personally, I figured it out. And so it was kind of weak. I mean, it's really hard to do twists, but this one, to me, I already knew it was happening. As far as the acting itself, the guy who plays Chris, Daniel, I think he's very strong. He did a really good job, really authentic performance, and he really has to dig deep. There are very emotional scenes that he's in, and I just thought that he did a really excellent job. I thought he was stronger than Allison. I thought she did okay, but he definitely was kind of the shining light of this movie. Some of the supporting characters were very good as well. So the acting overall, I think, was pretty fair. The story was good, but not quite great. But in general, I would give this movie a C. I thought it was decent. If you are interested in going to see it, I would say, it's worth your time. Maybe not for a nighttime movie, but especially if you kind of want to get out of the house, get a little good scare. I would say go ahead and see it. It's a C. That's about all I got for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, please like this channel, and I'll hopefully be back soon. Have a great night. Thanks. Bye.